Hello, royal folks. It's good to see you all here again. This is your regular dose of royal news and analysis. But before we start, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. Thanks. King Charles made a concerned comment to Queen Camilla while they stood on Buckingham Palace's balcony during their coronation, a libretto has revealed. Tens of thousands turned out in central London to see the pomp and pageantry last weekend, with the newly crowned monarchs processing through the streets in the gold state coach and taking to the palace balcony in their glittering crowns. Charles and Camilla were joined by family members, including the Prince and Princess of Wales, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, and the Princess Royal as they stepped out into the rain at 2:25 p.m. In the minutes beforehand, members of the public made their way slowly towards the palace behind controlled lines of police officers, before a final excited scurry over to the railings to claim a front row view. Smiling and waving, the determined royal fans were undeterred by the gray drizzly day, which had resulted in a sea of raincoats, ponchos, and umbrellas. And as they all stepped out onto the balcony, the king appeared to jokingly make a comment to his wife Camilla. Elizabeth Taunton, a professional libretto, told the Mirror that Charles said, "I'm not going to get too close to the front, so the fire service have to run in, rescue me." The queen then gestured to the young royals on her left, saying, "Move, move up, go on, come here, move up," then added in reference to her gown, "Just drop it." Charles then waved to the crowds gathered below as the camera panned out to the gates of the palace. The revelation comes after Buckingham Palace said that the king and queen were deeply touched by the nation's celebration of their historic coronation. As the festivities continued on Sunday with big lunches attended by royals and a star-studded concert at Windsor Castle, the palace said newly crowned Charles and Camilla are profoundly grateful to those who helped make it such a glorious occasion. More than 18 million people in the UK tuned in to watch the ceremony on TV, compared with 26.5 million for the late Queen's funeral in September. A palace spokesman said, "Their Majesties were deeply touched by the events of yesterday and profoundly grateful both to all those who helped to make it such a glorious occasion, and to the very many who turned out to show their support in such numbers in London and further afield." Meanwhile, on Tuesday, thousands of guests gathered at Buckingham Palace for a garden party, where William and the Princess of Wales represented the king, alongside the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. 8,000 people were welcomed into the grounds for the event, which celebrated the work of volunteers, military personnel, and members of the public. William and Kate were introduced to representatives from the Scouts, Maternal Mental Health Alliance, and the South Wales Police, but he was soon ushered over to meet Dame Elizabeth, who has lived through the past 3 coronations. One of those attending was Dame Elizabeth Watts, 93, who told the Prince of Wales how she slept on the pavement for 3 nights to see his grandmother's coronation. She said, "I came to Elizabeth's coronation and slept on the pavement for 3 nights. I had measles for George's coronation when I was 7 years old. Of course, there was no television then, so I couldn't watch it, but we had an accumulator radio." Speaking about Charles's coronation, she said, "We watched the coronation at home. On Sunday, we had a street party, and on Monday, I had to recuperate ready to come here." So what do you think about this news, guys? Please share your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you think. Until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you again with some more fascinating news about the royal family. Thank you.